Haven't had this one out for a while. This is an old Pacific Cutlery and Jody Samson collaboration folding hunter design. It's a lockback. These were done by Hattori over in Japan, actually. Pacific Cutlery, of course, would go on to become Benchmade. You can see the Bali Song logo there. And then you got Jody's lion head logo on the other side. Jody Samson was hugely influential in the knife industry back in the 80s and 90s. He's most well known to non-knife people as the guy who made the Conan swords, the Father's Sword and the Atlantean sword in the Schwarzenegger movies. Really, really amazing screen gems. One of these days, I'll pick up one of the Albion replicas of the Atlantean sword. But in the meantime, I've got this really cool Jody Samson design. Absolutely amazing curves on this thing. Really, really just locks into the hand. Really nice thin stock with a thin hollow grind. Hattori was doing amazing work. They were one of the premier Japanese knife makers back in the late 80s, mid 80s, late 80s, into the 90s. I believe they were doing some of the Almar stuff too. Nickel silver bolsters and liners with, I think it's polished micarta. Really, really nice high polish. Shows off the layer lines on there. I think it might be black paper micarta. These are relatively inexpensive. I think I paid around $150 for this. At the time when they came out, they were extremely expensive, relatively speaking. These were like $75, $80 in the mid to late 80s when they were first available. And, at the time, a buck knife was like $15 from the local hardware store. So, it was a bit of a hard sell, but they did sell quite a few of them. I do see them pop up on the market relatively often, as far as obscure vintage pieces go. And like I said, there was like six knives in the series. And so, if this giant one's not your cup of tea, there's some smaller ones, there's some fixed blades. Definitely cool stuff. And like I said, Jody did amazing things for the industry back in the day. He ground a lot of the early Bali Song blades. There's actually quite a few Samson ground blades on Arizona Custom right now. So yeah, very, very cool piece. Hope you guys enjoy this look at it. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good evening.